Hi, I am Tony Lavish, the metaphysician, and thank you for watching my video. So I decided to share my story about how I manifested a stroke using the law of attraction. Now, let me light my candle. I hope y'all don't mind me sipping a little Jesus juice. It is Sunday. Wine does the hype Mary. Okay, so yes, I decided to share this story because I'm all about healing and empowerment and inner beauty, and I am hoping to inspire someone by telling my story about this. I don't like talking about it, and I probably won't mention it much in the future, but this is how I manifested a stroke, a whole stroke, using the law of attraction. Now, if you don't know what the law of attraction is, first of all, I will say it is one of many universal laws, and it basically says that like energy attracts like energy. Now, this law is in effect 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether you are conscious of it or not. It is working in your life right now as we speak. So, to put it in perspective, even if you don't know about it, it's working in your life. So, take a baby and the law of gravity. Although the baby does not know about the law of gravity, he's completely ignorant and innocent of it. If that baby goes to the top of a building, the law says that that innocent baby must fall. So the law of attraction is working just the same in your life, whether you are aware of it or not. So with that being said, I was in a severe depression. And so for those of you who are depressed, I totally want you to pay close attention to this video, because the law of attraction says like energy attracts like energy. And depression is pretty much emotions, like unhealthy emotions. And emotions are energy in motions. So for every bad thought or negative thought of helplessness, sadness, fear, anger, depression, the law of attraction says for each one of those feelings that you are feeling, that you must attract more and more of them. And that is exactly what I was doing. I was experiencing all this negative emotion, and the more I experienced it, the more I thought about it, the more I was attracting to myself, until I was just in a downward spiral. So anybody that's been depressed, you know that once you get in that downward spiral, it is almost impossible to climb out of it. But you absolutely can. So that's the first thing. And so the second thing is I was doing rituals. Now, I know y'all think that's all spooky, but it's absolutely not spooky, because if you're over the age of 5, you're most likely doing rituals every single day, because ritual is only writing. We call it writing. The word write is short for ritual, and it doesn't matter how you spell it. You can spell it W-R-I-T-E, R-I-G-H-T, or R-I-T-E. Phonetically and energetically, those are the same words. And the people who invented this English language, they tried to trip us up and give us these words that sound just alike, but they're spelled differently, and they mean different things. Well, the subconscious mind don't get down like that. Phonetically and energetically, the word right is the word ritual. That is why when a Catholic dies, the priest comes and gives him his last rite. So anytime you are writing, you are doing a ritual, which is why you spell, okay? You're casting a spell, but we're not going to get into that, and I will not talk about that right now, but maybe later I will talk about why Kanye writes his curses in cursive, okay? So that's what I was doing, and I am a songwriter by profession, a Grammy-nominated songwriter, mind you. And I've always kept like a diary or a journal, and I always write down the things that are happening in my life. So when I was depressed, I was writing, I was doing a ritual, I was casting a spell on myself of all these negative thoughts of anger and depression and sadness and hopelessness, and just Every negative emotion that you can think of, I was experiencing it, and I was writing it down. I mean, it got so bad that I once wrote that I would test this law of gravity and I would kill myself. But I wrote that if with my luck being so bad, if I tried to kill myself, that I wouldn't even die. I would just be fucked up in a wheelchair. Excuse my French. But yeah, that's what I wrote. Like, I actually wrote that. And so I was doing that. And so the third thing is I was affirming. I was speaking things as though things that were not as though they were. The Bible says that you can do that. So that's exactly what I was doing. I was writing down terrible things about myself that were not true. And I was telling anybody who would listen, I would tell them how I was depressed, and if my friends called with good news, I didn't want to hear no good news. They tried to cheer me up. I didn't want to be cheered up. And anybody that's been in a depression, you absolutely know what I'm talking about. Like, you don't want to be happy. Your body actually gets addicted to the hormones that your body releases when you are depressed, and it becomes addicting, and you don't want to get out of that. So I had spiraled that far. And so fast forward 4 months of doing that, I had a stroke. And my doctors didn't know why I had a stroke. So once I got home from the hospital, which was a month later, so this was like no little stroke, this is very serious. And I read my diary. I was looking in my diary, and I saw where I had written that I would be in a wheelchair. And I was in a wheelchair. And that was my aha moment. Like, that was the moment I was like, wow, I did this. I manifested this in my life. And it was crazy. I was blown away. But I also realized how powerful I was. I realized that I was a powerful, powerful creator. And I knew then that if I had done that, that I could create something better for myself. And that's what I have been doing. And that's why I am dedicated to empowerment and inspiration and healing and inner beauty. And if anybody out there wants to join me on my journey to accomplish all those things, please leave a message in the comment. And if you've ever manifested unwanted things in your life and you think back and say, wow, yes, I was thinking this and feeling this, absolutely, leave me a comment and let me know, okay? And hopefully we can chat again soon, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.